So whenever you think of Fint Orem, Josh is the first person that comes to mind. He's been the face of Fint Orem for the last couple of years that he's been on here. He honestly is a leader. He helps the new hires. He helps whenever the coaches have meetings, whatever it is. He always adds the helping hand that's needed there. The culture that he brings and just the positive attitude is something that is so... It's very appealing to the ICS, but also to the new hires, to everyone else. They want to be his friend. They want to go ahead and learn from him because he's just that natural leader that he's been able to lead the Fint team as far as numbers, whatever it is. He's always the helping hand there.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know Josh a little bit. Coming from the AT&T side, I don't work with him a lot in sales, but just from the type of person he is and from the culture he helps bring to Clearlink, I've actually really enjoyed getting to work with him on that aspect. We played a lot of ping pong in our days, as well as he does bring over quite a few cell phone leads for AT&T, which they always convert, so that's always a nice benefit too.
Josh has been somebody that since the beginning a couple years ago, even when I was his coach, that I've always been able to rely on to be somebody to help lift up, to be a leader amongst his peers and to help lift them up and succeed at their jobs. And not just by motivating them or cheering them on or helping them, have a friend at work, but by also helping them to learn and grow and succeed at their jobs as individuals.
The way Josh has impacted my life here at Clearlink has made my job a whole lot easier. Josh comes in every day, happy, excited, eager to work. He's a great influence among the other agents. The other agents gravitate towards Josh, go to him for questions, answers, and yeah.
I've had the pleasure of working with Josh quite for some time now. We were agents together on the phones. I was his coach. And more importantly, we're good friends. Josh always has a smile on his face and goes out of his way to think about others. I've seen him on days where people are struggling or something just happened in somebody's life. He goes out of his way to find something that can cheer them up and just make things to go better. And then also takes loads off of our shoulders as coaches, just so we can have it easier. He's always willing to help new agents and develop. Just all around great guy, and if we had 100 Joshes, Clearlink would be a totally different.
Josh has got to be one of the most selfless people I know. He's always out to help others. He's always out to better the company. I've known him inside and outside of work for multiple years. He's always working to better himself and really just make a happier environment for everybody else. He's what I'd call personally a go-getter. He's very, very determined, very motivated to just be the best at everything that he's doing. And that's what I know about Josh.
Okay. So I've worked with Josh ever since he started working here. I was an integration coach while Josh first started on the phones. And the first thing I recognized about Josh is Josh will never make it here. He struggled scheduling orders, he struggled with call flow, he struggled taking criticism, trying new things. He was just set in his way or he would forget. So to see where Josh is now compared to where he was is quite incredible. He's one of the most consistent reps on the floor, performance-wise and attitude-wise. Josh is always willing to help others, whether they've asked for it or not. He's super proactive on wanting to take that next step in his career in Clearlink, and I think everyone that has worked with Josh would know how much he impacts everybody, not just on Fint, but every other floor. When Josh isn't here, people are asking where Josh is. He has such an impact on everybody professionally, but more important personally. And I think there's no one more deserving than this award than Josh. Proud of you, buddy. Good job.